We meet again.
We meet again. It's just the two of us, you know. Here we go again.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Just
Definitely
the
don't
two
have
of
a
us.
very special guest with us.
Nah, we don't have nobody special.
Well, obviously you guys know this guy, John from Northwest Bird Chaser. He's already killed a bird this morning. Well, not him, but his client.
Client? Yeah, oh,
Scott,
man. First bird. So pumped to see a first bird go down. It's, you know, that's the best thing you can hope for, is to come out and enjoy this beauty. But then to see someone get on their first bird, I mean, that makes it so special. And he's such a good guy. He's just super nice. You know, he's a servant too. And just watching the smile on his face, he just kept touching that bird, looking at it, looking at the colors, and it just brings you back to your first bird.
Yeah.
That's just the most amazing thing you can do out here in the turkey woods.
You guys can go watch on John's channel eventually.
Eventually. Yeah, we'll see it. It was a good shot. He made a nice bullet hole right through all the branches. He had little squares and poke holes, and I'm like, you can do that. And he let it fly at 40. We marked it off. We checked it. It was like 42 yards.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Very
really
impressive.
Good. He could have shot the other one that was standing next to it too, but he didn't want to. I'm like, oh, good for you.
Takes a lot to not
Yeah,
do
I
that.
know. He's like, I don't want to end both my tags on the first hunt.
Yeah.
So he gets to go back out tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, John's been out. He's had an early morning start. I'm sure he's in that groggy state that all turkey hunters know too well. So this is John's rig. I mean, not rig, his tent. Today is hot. Today's like, I think we're pushing 80, which is crazy for April.
It's hot.
And then this is our little, I don't know, makeshift camp, I guess. We got the man himself.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
Everybody knows this guy.
Maybe.
Old Phelps.
It's hot. It's hot. Real hot.
It's so hot. It's so hot. And Jason, you know, his genius mind decided to bring a shade tent, which I don't know how that missed me, but at least we have a shade tent. So yeah, that is turkey camp for the next few days if things don't go as planned. So today's the 28th of April. Today's Friday. It's already 3:17. So we have evening today, and then we have all day tomorrow. Sunday, basically through Tuesday, which is the next 4 days, if we can't seem to kill any birds. So I got John and Jason with me today. We're gonna try to get Jason on his birds. And then John still has 2 tags, I still have a tag. So everybody has a tag, but as always, the guest shoots first.
We don't want to bring a gun now.
Yeah, I'm not bringing a gun. First impressions, man. Like, this is my first time sharing a camp with Jason, so we'll see what he's all about.
That's right. We won't tell you the truth, though, because we're going to have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, but be ready to be disappointed.
No, I think we got a solid crew here. Obviously, you guys know John. We're gonna go in, try to find a bird and call him close, because that's what it's all about, right? Get him close.
Well, yeah, that's right. It's get them close, because that's all we carry is Phelps calls and nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably like the 4th or 5th turkey videos, and you guys have seen them all die because of this little guy right here. Yep. And so it's working. I don't know what call have you been rocking?
Same call forever.
Dude,
well, not forever, I guess. There's been quite a few when it comes to...
Chris Parrish knows what
Chris
he's doing.
Parrish has kind of been the chunk cut. Any of the calls with chunk cuts are good. And then we got the meat eater one. They're very similar. Different latex, higher pitch, lower pitch, more rasp on this one. But I just love them. You know, I can't help it. I got a box call on the back too, but I rarely pull it out unless nothing's working.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going today.
We're out here with Phelps, and we've been just rocking Phelps calls all season, and a lot of birds have been dying. I've been part of 8 kills. John's probably been part of
5 right now.
So we're already over a dozen birds, and so planning to add to that toll.
Snuck back into that same area we were in last night. This gobbler is roosted up on this ridge, exactly where we thought he was gonna be. We came in here, it was dead quiet. Jason let out an owl hoot. He gobbled like 100, maybe 150 yards just up above on this ridge, so we just kind of pulled ourselves into some brush from the ridge across. And we'll just be patient, let the sun come up, and just see what these birds decide to do. This bird was roosted right on this flat this morning. He pitched down. We were set up down here. And like your typical pressured gobbler, they hit the ground and they go the other way. So he's been working his way over towards this way. And we've been just trying to chase him, but he's been moving so fast, it's been impossible. One thing you want to do is try to get in front of him and cut him off, but with just how the landscape here works, it just wasn't going to happen like that. And he went quiet on us.
These guys are still standing. Still standing down there?
Yep.
He's pretty intent about it. He's talking right at you. Yeah,
Should we get to the end then? He's a little farther away
it's up to you. Yeah, go ahead.
Doing the turkey shuffle. Walking roads, throwing calls out, trying to get a response. Looped onto the backside of this mountain, and we got a bird gobbling down towards the bottom. This bird seems very intent. He's facing us and gobbling directly at us, which is usually a good sign when they turn and gobble directly towards you. That means he's like facing you and he's talking to you. Sun's peeking over the ridge, so we'll see if this happens.
Bushwhacking for turkeys. Washington way.
Bird's way close.
He's down below. You want me to keep talking?
Yeah, you go if he likes you. A long gobble down. Seems like he's gonna come more that way though. What?
What's that?
It says, seems like he's gonna come more this way.
Yeah, seems like it. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm just gonna prepare for it a little more that way.
You can always swing left easy. Swing right's a pain, but if he's gonna come. I'd like to see him do more than that. Don't want to just keep forcing a gobble out of him, you know? He's here. He's here.
Spit.
Yep. Yeah, me too. These bushes are blocking it.
Oh, were they?
Totally. Hey, good job, man.
Well, he picked his head up like he didn't like something.
I know. He picked up to look at us. I was like, I saw his head come up behind the bush. I'm like, dang it.
Oh, you could just kind of, you couldn't even
Well,
pick him, maybe, have him in the bush.
I could see him myself. I don't know if the camera could, but. Bird down. Bird down. Well earned bird. Oh, that's so frustrating. I sat on the other side of the tree. Good voice. Yeah. That was a long time coming. He stopped in the one spot I couldn't see him. He came right up to here, stuck his head up, looked right at Jason, and
Does
it's
it-
like now or never.
It doesn't matter. It's a bird down.
Yeah.
I think this bird, it was just one of those things where we were just in his line of route.
Yeah.
Just because the other day I knew he was going up this way. And so I was like, let's get on top of him. And it's so crazy how much easier it is to pull them off when you're in their line
Oh
of
yeah, yeah.
when they're route.
Yeah, don't make them do what they don't want to do.
Yeah.
And they're like, I want to go this way, but you're over here. I'm just going
Yeah.
to go this way instead. Just like that bird this morning. Like he wanted that corn.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't care about you guys. I'm going this way.
Yeah, we've always talked about no matter how good a collar or yard, none of that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you need to be where they want to go or where their
Exactly.
hens want to take them.
Yeah.
All of that's scouting is way more important
Yeah.
than being able to be a great caller.
And I'm sure this bird's been worked before. And
Oh, yeah.
we
He
probably
has
just...
oh yeah, the boot tracks going
He's
down.
probably heard like all the calls from the roads, and he's like, "Oh, this girl's on the ridge. Like,
Yeah,
this has
she
got to be a
coming-
real deal."
Yeah, she's coming down to play. Yeah, I mean the boot tracks in the road coming up to this bird. There are quite a few boot tracks in and
Yeah.
out. Dang it! I thought when he popped up you'd seen him, and I'm like, man,
I saw him in my eyes. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's gonna stop right there behind the shrubs. Are you kidding me?
Well, I seen him. He was gonna go to the right. He was walking. I'm like, well, I'll just let him walk. And then it went.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, I don't like that.
Yeah. Hey, it's a bird down.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what matters.
No, that was the shot. He was probably gonna leave because he looked straight at Jason.
he was looking right at
Yeah.
you guys.
Totally. I was like, oh no, come on, just move 4 more inches over.
These bugs are out in
Yeah,
full force.
got the heat.
Yep.
Arrow like he's right here.
That's all you do. That's all you can do. Like, here comes the bird.
all you gotta
see
do.
it. He'll come up in the brush like this, and then he stops. Yeah. I'm like, you guys. And I knew he was staring down your barrel.
Yeah.
And then you had to pull the trigger. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't even move. I had to move past your face to get him.
That's where I do like a decoy because if it works and it's locked, then you're like, all right, I don't have to worry about him getting.
You can relax. Let him
Yeah.
sit out. Yeah. It might have worked today good, unfortunately.
All right, it's like 4 o'clock. We got Jason's bird taken care of. We've been chilling at camp just because it's so hot. It's been like 80. And so we're out here for the evening. I actually have to head home tonight, and I'll be back out tomorrow afternoon. But the goal tonight is to get John on a bird. So we've kind of been going back and forth, like who's shooting next and stuff like that. But I was like, John, you just shoot him. Just let me run the camera. And so John's shooter first. I'll be a cameraman for him, and then Jason will just do all the other stuff. We pulled up to a different spot. I've been in here years ago. It looks very different. John's been in here like 2 weeks ago.
The beginning of like youth season, just to
Oh,
check it
so
out.
almost a month ago.
Yeah.
Just to check in, and we know there's birds in here, so we got to go and find them. They've been relatively quiet ever since we shot Jason's bird, so we don't really know what these birds are up to.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to gobble in this heat either.
All right. Bird just gobbled right off this other point over here. Not talking, just answering. They're not talking to the hen call, but they're answering the woodpecker. Sometimes you gotta hit them with the locator call.
This one's a hen. I'm on that one.
Big one was in the back.
Why didn't you shoot the big one? I was on the wrong one.
That's the right one.
I know, I was on the wrong one. Those were nice birds.
Yeah, when I seen the beards popping, I'm like, there were 2 birds, and then the one must have been the Jake, because I couldn't see any beard.
No.
Jake or a hen, it was hard to tell. But the biggest one was in the back.
There was 2 big toms.
Beard, yeah, big birds.
I was on the one that was standing to the
I
left.
said the third one.
Oh, I thought you said 3 of them.
I said there's 3. I'm on the third one.
Oh,
So
I was zoomed in on that one. I thought you missed because I was like, he didn't flop.
I was assessing them all.
Oh, that was my bad.
The bigger one in the back.
That was my bad for sure.
That was okay. I was like, oh yeah, just hold that head right there for a second.
So I could see the one. I could see the one with the big old head there for a while, and I'm like,
Dude, I was on this guy.
Behind
Yeah.
everybody.
I was on this guy and I looked at his beard. I was like, oh, that's a good bird.
He was good.
Both
This
of
one
them were
was just
good.
Bigger body. He was the strutter coming in the back.
Oh,
we got some good spurs on them.
oh.
He was out there with.
Cameraman definitely did not do his job.
I should have. I didn't want to talk any louder. Than we were. I was like,
Yeah, we were hidden behind that little log jam and
that was a great setup.
well,
I thought you were gonna get busted. So
No, when I seen them up there, I just like tucked my head all the way in, and I could just see barely.
that's a great bird. Those 2 toms were great birds.
Big old bird.
Nice bird. Just a nice bird.
But whenever you hunt with John, you shoot big birds. But that was completely my bad. I saw the first one come out and he was kind of poking his head up, but he wasn't strutting.
You have the best tail.
And John technically told me that he was on the third one, but all I heard was there's 3. So I counted the hen. I saw the hen go first, and I saw the second one, but then I just saw beard. So I was just waiting, and then the gun went off, and that one that I had the camera on just flew off. And I'm like, did we just miss that bird or what? And then I looked over, and sure enough, this guy was on the ground.
He's all tore up.
He's all torn up. His tail's a mess. He's growing in feathers. He's been fighting
He's a
like a
fighter.
madman. Look at that. Holy cow.
Can grow back his tail feathers.
Big bird, though.
Nice good size.
Big spurs. Did this guy come strutting in?
I saw a tail go up for a second. Did you see him back there?
The second bird strutted too, didn't it? It puffed up here for a second too, didn't
He
it?
puffed up for a second. He looked back and then he went like
He went
this.
like
I said,
semi-strut.
Big ones in the back.
He went like semi-strut.
Yeah.
Because I just saw the hen run. Literally saw the hen run, and I'm like, why is she running?
Yeah.
And then the one I was on kind of came chasing after her, and he was standing here. But I never saw this guy.
Yeah. That guy was a little low on him. I didn't want to take a chance. It was out there.
Dude, we worked so hard for this bird. Oh my goodness.
Fun place to hunt in here, though.
Yeah.
Fun place.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
You said you wanted your photos.
I don't even know if these birds were the ones we got to gobble to start with, because these ones came off of that
He went
road.
back. Either that or he walked up that.
Yeah, I
road.
went the back and then came back.
Sometimes they just want to find the tone they want and stay with it. You know. Good job with
Yeah,
the
the box call worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went through your read. We went through your read. We went through
Slate.
your slate.
And
and
then
then we hit the
switched it.
box call, and then
We're
sure
gonna
enough.
find something that's gonna turn this
Yeah.
on.
Instantly, and they gobble at it every time from then on out the box call.
I was so scared that this one right here was going to pop over.
Me too.
Yeah, getting.
I was like,
kept looking.
I was like, please don't pop over and
Well,
mess it
I
up.
could only see heads bobbing by, and the first one started to act a little nervous. When then I see number 2 come up, and I'm like, well, that one's gonna get shot. I'm just gonna watch him get shot. And then the same as you, the gun went off. I'm like, that bird.
Oh, so you didn't see this guy?
No, I didn't see this.
You
guy.
you were watching.
I seen the other one that
Okay,
was sitting
yeah,
here.
I was just like, when's the gun going off?
Well, that's the other thing too. 'Cause it took like that bird was there for probably 10 seconds, and I'm like, what's he looking for? You
I
know,
like
'cause
to
I
take my
didn't-
time and look
Yeah.
at the birds.
No, no.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
no,
to
it's-
assess
you were
them.
waiting for a different bird completely than this one.
Well, I knew there was more in the back, and I'm like, the bigger ones tends to be in the back,
Yeah.
and the jakes and the smaller ones tend
They
to be
they
up
came up from up top up
Off that
here.
road,
Yeah, he gobbled over there real hard. That was nice.
Oh,
Yeah, he was over there. I could see him through the shrubs over there just enough.
I
But then I
gotcha.
saw him run down that trail. I said, oh, they're going to come up right in front of the gun. He
yeah.
was looking for the hen. He
He
believed
was.
She was here. He stopped.
Oh, if we had a hen right here,
Oh,
they would have
yeah,
came.
Yeah,
They would
he'd
have
been
came
all
right
over
up.
the strut again.
So you don't think that first one was a Jake? It was a hen?
Wow,
It's a stud. Those are stud spurs.
Big. They're not.
Big spurs.
They're just straight. It's kind of funny.
Like I said, this guy's his
been
fan.
fighting,
He's
man.
fighting.
Yeah,
This guy's really tan.
he is. Very
Beautiful. Nice beard on him.
good colors. I thought his beard was longer than that. I was trying to see if he had a bigger beard.
There was just 3 of them. The
Yeah,
hen and the
that's
2
all I see,
toms.
yeah.
Right, Josh.
And then another one gobbling down here.
Yeah, I was a little worried that when they ran into that little creek draw, they were just gonna like exit stage right, and
I was
then
hoping.
and then I finally seen her pop, the first bird pop back up. Like, all right, they're still with us.
I knew that little trail was right there, so
Yeah,
that
worked
was
out good.
cool. Hey, it worked out.
Dude, hiking in 80-degree weather
I know.
for this.
Once again, you know, rocking the Phelps. What can I say?
It sounded good. It's one of the weird things where we've been on a bird last night where it wanted to listen to me. My
Yeah.
bird this morning wanted to listen to you, and
I
this
know.
bird wanted to hear a box call.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you just got to find a tone that they're happy about. And man, he lit into that box
Yeah,
call. He
yeah.
lit into
And
it.
we'd kind of lost them, for 5 or
Yeah,
10 minutes. We
yeah.
couldn't really get anything, and
As soon as you hit that
bought
box
this
call,
bird, that bird,
Yeah.
and then they closed
and then he
quick.
gobbled right. I'm like, yeah, do it again.
Yeah.
And boom, he was right on top. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they're coming in hard. That was good. What a
How's it-
beautiful place to kill a turkey.
Yeah, it
Look at
doesn't
this.
get much better than
You know?
another mountain bird.
Yeah. Ooh,
That was a great hunt.
It was.
It was.
That was real
that
good.
was good.